Welcome everyone. My name is Lauren. Thank you so much for tuning in to West Beach Yoga Online. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I've been hearing some feedback and I'm going to try a shorter flow today, a 20-minute full body flow. So we'll see how it goes. So we're actually going to be starting in standing today, in mountain pose or Tadasana pose. So you want to be standing about feet hip width apart and sort of just try to feel all the points of your feet touching the ground. The balls of your feet, the edges, the heel. Let's just bring your awareness there. Shoulder blades back and down. Your hips are neutral, so they're not sort of jutting back or jutting forward. Arms down along your sides. You can flip your palms so that they're facing the front if that feels okay. Or you can just let your arms relax next to your side. Crown of the head reaching forward. So you want this pose to feel, you want to feel strong and balanced here. And that's how we're going to start this practice. And just start to bring your awareness to your breath. If you feel your mind wandering, gently pull it back to the breath. You can also set an intention for your practice today. So that's simply a word or a phrase that will help keep you focused and present if you feel scattered or distracted. Let's try a nice deep breath. Inhale through the nose, filling your belly, your ribs, your chest. So fill up right to the top. And then a nice slow exhale, fully emptying the lungs. Let's try that 3-part breath one more time. Inhale, filling the belly, the ribs, the chest. And just let it out. From here, inhale, reaching the arms up. Your gaze can follow. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, coming to flat back. Crown of the head reaching forward, pulling back with the hip creases. So feeling a nice stretch in the back of the legs here. Exhale, fold. Planting your hands down on the mat, stepping the right foot back and then the left, finding our high plank pose. So hands coming under the shoulders, sending the heels right back, engaging the thighs and the glutes, opening up through the shoulder blades. So almost like you're creating a dome shape with the upper back. And you want to really turn your core on here. When I say turn your core on, a little cue that I really like is clear your throat. You'll feel your core tighten or turn on, and then hold it there. That's how tight I want you to hold your core during your high plank. Nice. Taking some nice deep breaths here. This is a really powerful pose, so you can even say the word strong or I am strong in your head. That mind-body connection, feeling that here. Awesome. Dropping one knee down and then the other. We'll find our table position. So aligning hands under the shoulders, knees into the hips. Inhale, opening up. So reaching the crown of the head and the tailbone up towards the ceiling. Feeling your belly droop, spine arch. This is cow pose. On the exhale, tucking the chin and the tailbone, rounding the spine for cat. Inhale to open. Exhale to round. Option to hover the knees here, pressing into the tops of the feet, hovering cat. Just a little more core work if you're focusing on that more today. Inhale to open. Exhale, round. going for a few more rounds at your own pace with your breath. And one last time. Awesome. Coming back to your tabletop position. From here, we're actually going to round into the spine again, and you're going to tuck your toes under, leading with the belly. Send your hips up and back, finding your downward facing dog. So let's settle into this. You want your fingers to be spread wide open, pressing a little more into the thumb and the pointer finger. Your head is sort of just dangling in between your elbows and your shoulders, so right in between your arms there. Opening up through the shoulders, creating some space. Sending the hips back, so feeling your spine lengthen. Maybe a slight bend in the knees, that's okay. Lots of breath here. Maybe bending one knee, then the other. Nice. Coming to stillness, we're going to ground through the left foot. Inhale the right leg up, coming into a three-legged dog. On the exhale, bringing your right knee to right elbow. Pausing here, again, turning that core on, rounding the spine. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. So crossing over, turning on the obliques, those side abdominal muscles. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, stepping the right foot all the way up in between the hands. Dropping that left knee down. Inhale the arms up, coming into a low lunge. Keeping the heart high, so giving space to breathe. And being mindful not to bend too much through the low back. So you want to sink nice and deep into the hips, but try to lead with the hip points, okay? That's going to keep the stretch in the hip flexor, which is what we want, but also protect the low back. Inhale, exhale, dropping the hands down to frame the foot. Tuck the toes under, lift your base. Stepping back to high plank. Taking a breath here. And then sending the hips up and back, finding your downward facing dog. This time, grounding through that right foot. Inhale the left leg up, three-legged dog. Inhale, on the exhale, left knee to left elbow. Rounding through the spine, turning the core on. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, left knee comes to center, so coming towards your nose. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, left knee to right elbow, so coming into that little twist, turning the obliques on. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, left foot steps up in between the hands, dropping the knee down, opening up through the chest. Inhale, sweep the arms up, coming into your low lunge. Again, settling in, sinking in. So using the breath to settle into the pose and then moving forward a little more. So sinking a little deeper. Inhale, exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. Curling the back toes, lift your base. step back to high plank, taking a breath here. And sending the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths in downward dog. Bend the knees a lot, look forward. Walk or hop your feet to the top of the mat. Slowly coming up to stand. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift or flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Palms meet at heart center. Just letting your breath slow a little bit here. Finding that place where you feel grounded. Releasing the hands down. Inhale the arms up. Gaze goes up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, coming to flat back, reaching the head forward. Exhale, fold. Hands ground onto the mat, stepping right foot back then left, finding that high plank pose again. From here, we're gonna seesaw a little bit. So sending the heels back, coming forward on the tippy toes. Heels back, forward on the tippy toes. The next time you come forward, we're gonna take a chaturanga. You can drop down to the knees if you're getting tired, that's fine. Bending through the elbows, coming down onto the belly. We're gonna prepare for some cobra poses here. So hands come under the shoulders, shoulder blades back and down, elbows tucked into the side body. Your lower body is lengthened and relaxed. Neck in line with the spine. Inhale, lifting the head and the chest. Coming into cobra, maybe just a baby cobra, so just a little lift to start. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Let's take that one more time. Inhale to come up. Pressing the floor away a little bit more, coming a little higher perhaps. Exhale, come down. Awesome. Sliding the hands maybe a little bit lower, so alongside the rib cage. We're gonna prepare to come up to a high plank. So tucking the toes. Inhale, press the mat away, turning the core on, coming up to that high plank. From here, we're gonna turn onto the outer edges of the right foot, inner edge of the left foot, and then reach that left arm all the way up. So coming into a side plank. Option to drop that knee down if this is too much. You can also stagger the feet or stack them, or maybe lift that left leg up wherever you're at today. And coming back to center, high plank. And we'll take it on the other side, rolling onto the outer edge of the left foot, reaching that right arm up, remembering your options here. Lots of breath. Lower that leg down, coming back to high plank, sending the hips up and back, finding downward facing dog. Taking some breaths here. And grounding through that right foot. Inhale the left leg up, three-legged dog. Bend your knees, stack your hips, so reaching that left foot over to the right side of the mat. Knee feels heavy, feeling that hip open, a stretch in the side body. Inhale, exhale, knee comes all the way up in between the hands. So instead of dropping that back knee down like we did before, we're gonna keep it raised, so finding this runner's lunge here. Inhale, pressing through your left heel, coming all the way up, high lunge. So, coming down nice and low, knee over ankle, slight bend in that back leg. Tailbone is pointing down, reaching the arms up. Nice strong lunge here. Maybe reaching a little further back. Gaze is up towards the ceiling, slight back bend here. I did a leg workout this morning, so I'm feeling this, that's for sure. Inhale, on the exhale, drop your hands down to frame your foot. Grounding through that right hand, inhale the left arm all the way up, easy twist. Hand comes down, stepping left foot back to meet the right. Option to take a vinyasa flow here, or you can just send the hips up in down dog. If you're taking a flow, coming forward on the tippy toes, chaturanga down onto the belly. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Grounding through that left foot. Inhale the right leg up, bend the knee, stack the hip. Reach the right foot over to the left side of the mat. Letting that leg be heavy. Inhale, exhale. Right foot steps up in between the hands, finding your runner's lunge. Opening up through the chest here. Inhale, pressing up, crescent lunge. Sinking nice and deep into that front leg. No cheating here. This is a 20-minute flow, so you want to give it all you've got. Lots of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come down to frame the foot. Left hand is grounded. Reaching that right arm up, taking a twist. Grounding that right hand down. Pressing, or stepping, the right foot back to meet the left. Finding your high plank. Option to take a flow or downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths in your downward dog here. Bend the knees a lot, look forward, walk or hop your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And let's bend the knees a little more here. So coming into more of a resting fold or dangling pose. So letting your upper body be heavy, letting your head be heavy. Maybe grabbing onto opposite elbows. Maybe bringing some movement here. Relaxing the hands down. Sending the feet together. So either bringing the big toes together, heels apart, or feet quite close together. Start to bend through the knees, reaching the arms forward, coming into chair pose. So all the weight is in the heels here, like you're about to sit down in a chair, keeping your rib cage contained, sweeping the arms up. Sitting a little deeper, lots of breath here. Inhale, reaching forward, let it go. And reaching back slightly. Releasing the arms down along your sides. Shoulders back and down. Hands come to the hips. Shifting the weight into the left foot. Just start to slowly peel that right foot off of the mat. Knees coming up. Coming into our tree pose. Sending the right knee to the side. Grabbing onto that foot. You can place it above or below the kneecap. You can also rest your toes on the mat. Wherever you're at in your balance today, it's okay. We're going to take some time here. So this is a great time to bring your mind back to your breath or back to your intention. Creating some stability here. So really pressing your foot into your leg, leg into foot. So creating some pressure there for a little more stability. Maybe reaching those arms up. Smiling maybe. Sometimes that helps. One more full breath cycle here. And release. Give it a little shake. Take it on the other side. Shifting the weight into the right foot this time. Slowly peeling that left foot off the mat. Pressing the knee to the side. Finding a place for your foot. Hands come together at heart center. Or float the arms. Maybe changing your gaze a little bit on this side, so looking straight forward or up to the ceiling can challenge you a little bit. If you feel like being challenged today, that is. And taking one more full breath here. Slowly releasing down. Give the legs a little shake. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to half lift for the last time. Sending the hips right back, crown of the head reaching forward. And folding forward. Clasping the hands behind the back and then just pulling the arms away from the body, letting them fall forward. And dropping the hands down, releasing them down to the mat. You're going to bend into the knees and maybe coming forward onto the balls of the feet. Relaxing your chin down towards your knees and slowly making your way onto your bum, seated position. Scooching back, legs coming forward. Bending through the knees. We're going to make our way all the way down. Opening the arms up in a T shape. Feet come to the outer edges of the mat. Let's just windshield wiper the knees. So dropping the knees to the right and then to the left. Nice deep breaths here, in and out of the nose. This is like a massage for your spine. I love it. And then pausing at center, releasing the legs down to the mat. You can keep your arms open if you'd like. Coming into your Shavasana or your corpse pose. Bringing your bringing your mind back to your breath or to your intention. You can stay and rest here for a little longer if you'd like, or you can hug your knees in towards your chest and roll up to seated. Hands come to heart center. Thank you for practicing with me today. Just over 20 minutes. I did it. Have a great day. Namaste.